Hi, welcome to Ageless Nature. I'm Lindsay, and this channel is all about using natural, holistic health things in nature to help you look and feel your best. Now, today we're going to talk about something really important to a lot of people, and that is eczema. And if you stay until the end of this video, I will show you an extremely simple two-part system for treating eczema that worked for me, that I can't find anybody else talking about, and it is the most common sense, simple remedy for this skin condition. So make sure you stay, and I will show you exactly what I did. In the meantime, let me give a disclaimer. I am not a medical professional. Everything that I teach on this channel is from 20 plus years of research and experience and application. However, should never be substituted for medical advice. So let's go ahead and get into the content. Now, so I had eczema, okay? There's another video on my channel that has to do with another type of eczema that I had previously had, but believe it or not, I got hit with both kinds. One was more ongoing and one absolutely was brought upon by stress. 1 year, I had a really painful, stressful experience, and before I knew it, I had a complete flare-up of eczema all over my hands, and it was horrific. It was very unsightly. I didn't want anyone to even look at me. It was bad. Not only that, it felt horrible, and it was itchy, and it was just horrific. So I went to the dermatologist and I was given a cream, and I also tried a lot of the over-the-counter eczema creams, anti-eczema this, anti-eczema that, and nothing really helped. Now, some of it did soothe a little bit, and I also continued with my Dove soap only process on my skin as far as how I wash my hands, but still I did not find immediate relief to the eczema. So one day I'm thinking, I've got this eczema and it's just really bad. And I'm thinking, how do I get rid of this? There's got to be a way. And I remember thinking, I wonder, just out of the blue, I wonder if Epsom salt would help. Of course, Epsom salt is kind of like, when you think of it almost like anti-swelling, a disinfectant, exfoliating for sure. And so that's what I did. So now I'm going to get into the two-part system that's so simple. And some of it is a little unconventional, but stay with me. So this eczema was really just a horrible thing in my life, and I could not get rid of it. And I struggled with this for over 8 months. So the first thing I did was every single night, now I did this every single night for several weeks, I would take just basic Epsom salt. This is just Epsom salt. And I would put it in here in some water. It's just some distilled Brita water. And I'd mix it up, and then, whoops, then I'd get a little bit of the exfoliant on my hand, and I would just start to rub it everywhere, all over the eczema, all over. Now, you know, if you have any parts of your skin that are maybe, I guess, open from some issues, it can sting a little bit. But for the most part, you just want to take your water, take your Epsom salt, make a little paste, and just rub it everywhere, all over the eczema, all over. And it's honestly, even besides just the eczema, it's really fantastic for your overall skin health. So once I did that, I would wash it off, and now I'd have dry hands, okay? So that went on for 2 weeks, and it did actually start to show some noticeable improvement. I found that there was no more flare-up. It was not spreading. It was arrested in its spot. And so now I continued to do that, and then I added in one more thing that I did. Once my skin was dry and I had finished with the Epsom salt, I simply knew that I needed something to exfoliate the dead skin off. So I'm thinking, I know a nail file would work, but a nail file is it's kind of awkward. It's not going to work. So I just ordered what a nail file is made out of. I just ordered some very mild sandpaper, which is exactly what a nail file is made out of. And this is what solved the problem. Now remember, part one, every night I'm using Epsom salt before I go to sleep, drying my skin, waking up the next day, and at some point the next day I am taking just this mild sandpaper. I'm doing it right here because this is where I had it the worst. And I'm just lightly taking the dead skin off. You see, we don't realize that a lot of this eczema is not really anything that is still organic. It's dead. It just needs to be removed, right? And we don't think about that because it looks like it's part of us, but it's ready to be removed. So this is what I did. This is what really solved the problem. I like to think the salt kind of softened it up, disinfected it, made it where it was ready to be removed, dried it out, pulled out any impurities, and then this little tiny bit of nail file sandpaper, which of course all of the things I use, the exact products are in the description. But you can use any, mild sandpaper or Epsom salt of your choice. All of these things together ended up solving the problem. Over the course of a couple weeks, I no longer had eczema. There were no more breakouts, and you could actually touch my skin and it felt nice and smooth and it started to heal. Now I want to add one more bonus thing that I have been doing, because just in the last, I'd say couple weeks, since it's actually not been as much of an issue, and I still occasionally will treat my hands with both of those two processes. But now that I'm using a lot of really cool face masks on my skin, like the Go-To Cola, I've got a video for that. The Chia Seed, got a video for that. When I do the face mask, I also put it on my hands, because all of these things that I'm using on my face have amazing skin benefits. Why not put it on this area that really needs a lot of attention? So that is it. I would encourage you to give this a try if you've been struggling with eczema. It can be really, really devastating to your life, and I hope this video helps. I hope this simple process helps. And I would encourage you, if you like this content, to please hit the thumbs up so we can spread it out and grow our community a little bit quicker. And certainly subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have your comments, your involvement, everything. I really enjoyed making this content for everyone, because this is really a passion for me to help people understand that there is a way to use what we find in nature to solve a lot of these issues and help with reversing and slowing aging. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a beautiful, blessed day.